Hi friends, how many of you want to manage your finances wisely? And how many of you want to be rich fast by learning proper finance system and techniques? Then this will be a wonderful session for you. I'm going to introduce Mr. Sunil. Let us welcome him. Sunil will join us shortly. So we'll discuss about why to manage finances, how to earn income, be rich. Wait a minute. Will be joining shortly. Yes, welcome Sunil.
Yeah, hi Jagan.
Yes. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you introduce about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, first of all, thank you for having me on this show,
Yes, yes.
and thank you for everyone who has joined in this conversation, right? Because you could have been doing something else at this point of time, but you have chosen this thing to learn with us and spend your time uh, in learning the new things about personal finance and money. So you guys might be thinking like how from the engineering to the financial background, but I feel that's what I'm interested in, and that's what uh, you know brings the best out of me. That's the reason I have chosen to work on this journey. And coming to my background, so basically I come from a, like I would say, poor middle class family where my father was uh, driver in state transport bus and my mom is self-employed. So she used to have her own shop where she used to work with some ladies tailor and all that stuff. And coming to my financial journey, so basically since childhood I was fascinated about money. Okay, so all the time I wanted to have money, but there were challenges all the time in my family. So whenever anytime I wanted to have anything, let's say if I wanted to buy a cycle, then I need to ask my parents. Then they have to figure out how they will bring that money and they can buy that thing for me. So I have seen so many financial challenges as part of my family. And as I started growing up and when I completed my graduation, I started doing the job. Then I also started earning money, right? But money was coming in and going with the same speed out from my bank account, right? So I was thinking, there is something wrong going with me, right? And I was going through the same things which my parents were going through. So I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong or I don't know few things about money. So that's when I started learning and exploring many things. And I came across various uh, good mentors like Robert Kiyosaki and T. Harv Eker, Thaddeus Lawrence. And I learned so many things from them. Also, so many things from my personal experiences and my personal mistakes which I did with my finances. Oh my God, I did so many of them. And yeah, that's all right. We learn all from them. And since I learned many things, then I started to feel like I have learned all these things. Now it's time to share these things with other peoples as well, right? That's when
Yes, it.
you're making some impact to the people and you're actually adding some value to their lives. So that's when I started embarking on the personal financial coach and on this journey. So, yeah,
Awesome.
that's
Yes, wonderful story. Because yes, finance, since you have gone through in your life and failed many things, because failures is only for a path for growth. By failure only we will learn many things. Because those who are failing fast and more only they are growing, or else they are not trying. According to me. Okay, what's the importance of financial education? Why financial education is top most important?
okay. Yeah, that sounds very fascinating. Okay, because one thing we need to understand is there is no financial education taught to you in the school. Okay, so you go to school, you learn about all the things. You will learn mathematics for almost 12, 20 years, but you will never learn about money, why the money is important, and how do you make more money, how do you manage it, and how do you grow it. Have you ever learned this about this in the school? Never, right?
No.
And I also wonder sometimes, when our entire life is running with the money, because once you get out of the college, and if you're not earning, everybody think of you as you're a stupid fellow. So, but why then they don't teach you about money in the schools? So that's the main thing which concerns me the most, and that's why I have chosen to go on this path to teach about the financial education to the different people. And there is one more thing here. All the time, like we spend almost 20 to 22 years in the school and colleges, and we use our parents' money, and nobody teaches about the money, right? And after doing all that hard work in the school, you get the report card or your degree. But when you go to your banker never asks you for your degree, which college or which school you went to, right? What the banker asks is about your personal financial statement or your bank statement, right?
Correct.
And that's when they can lend you some money. They will never ask you about how many percentage you got in the degree.
Correct. Well said.
That's the most important part about the having financial education. And I would say there are six different words which are the most important when it comes to financial education. Okay, and everybody must aware about these words, and they should truly understand the meaning of those words. Okay, it's just not these words. So first thing is income. Okay, second word is expenses. Third is assets. Fourth is liabilities, and fifth is cash, and sixth is the cash, nothing but cash flow. Okay, so it's the combined word, we can say cash flow. Many people think that they're buying the assets, but most of the time they're buying the liabilities only. Okay, so we
Correct.
must understand these words carefully, and we should also understand what is cash flow and how it's going to impact your personal financial life. So
Okay.
that's why I feel financial education is the most important thing, and it should be also taught in the school. I don't know why they are not teaching it. Maybe they want us to be poor
Okay.
and broke.
Can you inform? Wait 1 minute. Internet. Wait a minute. Can you hear me, Sunil?
Yes, you're audible.
Ah, yes. Okay. Can you inform the difference between asset and liability?
Okay, yeah, that's a really good question. Okay, let me grab my notepad and pen so that I can explain you guys in a better
Okay.
way. Okay, so basically, one of my mentor and coach Robert Kiyosaki, he always talks about this. Okay, so it's very simple to understand. Asset is something which puts money in your pocket whether you work or not, and liability is something which takes money out of your pocket whether you work or not.
Yes.
Get it? Now you cannot tell anything, either it is an asset or a liability, just by looking at the particular thing. Okay, for that, to understand, you need to look at the complete picture. Okay, so let me show you.
Wait 1 minute. Let us ask everyone. How many of you are learning? Can you type yes in the comment section so we will know whether it was useful, our conversation? Okay. Please type yes, everyone. And thank you everyone for joining. Can you please type yes? Those are learning, getting some useful discussion information. So we will proceed further. Thank you, Radhakrishnan. Thank you, Eden. Okay, okay,
Alright,
Sunil, you explain. Yes, Arshu,
let's
thank you.
dive further. So
Hmm.
I hope this is visible to you guys, right? So
Okay,
I'm just drawing a simply a financial statement so that you will get some more clarity on how it works. Okay. So as I mentioned, the six important words for your financial literacy. So this thing is nothing but your income statement, okay, which consists of your income and expenses. All right. And then there is one more thing which is called as a balance sheet, which consists of two sections again. First one is asset, another one is the liability. Okay. Now here comes the part of the cash flow. So cash flow is nothing but you can assume it as like your body is having blood, right? So it's continuously has to flow. Similarly, for your financial statement, your cash flow is like your blood has to be flowing, and it will be flowing. It's just that how you are controlling where it is flowing. That's the real intelligence. Okay. Now let's say if you buy a house. Okay. Now many people think that as your house is an asset, or some people say your house is a liability. But for you to understand whether anything, either your house or car, or anything, is it an asset or not, you need to check where the cash is flowing. Let's say you have a house, and if you have bought it on the EMIs, right? So every month you have to pay some EMI to the bank. Then you will have to pay some electricity bills. Then there will be some property taxes going on. There could be some maintenance coming in every month, right? So every month your house is taking money out of your pocket. So in that case, let's say this is your house, and let's say any normal person who is working in a job, they got the income, salary is coming, and their house is taking all and it's going out of your pocket.
correct.
Get me?
Hmm.
So cash is flowing out of your pocket. That's when it's become a liability. Same thing is for your car also. Many people have nice car, they love to drive it. Every month, car takes money out of your pocket, right? But there could be certain situation. Let's say if I buy a house and I put it on a rent and it's covering all my expenses. Okay, so what are the income I'm generating from that house, and it's covering all my expenses, including EMIs and all. So that comes into the asset part. Okay. So in this case, asset puts money to your pocket. It generates an additional income for you. Getting it?
Yes,
Similar thing is, let's say many people say they can have kids also, right? So is your kid asset or liability?
liability. Because
Because it
no
takes money out of your pocket every single month, right? So we can call it as
maintenance.
that. So it could be anything. It's not just only about the house. It could be anything. Hope this is clear for you guys.
Same way as the house, if we have a taxi or travels, then the car will be a asset. So we are since we are earning every
Right.
day by trip like that. So it will be a asset. Okay, got it. And wait 1 minute. Why 99% people are very poor? Only 1% are becoming rich. Why is it happening?
Right, right. Okay, so this is very crucial question to understand. Okay, first thing is what I feel is the difference between the mindset. Okay, so rich people have the right mindset and they have the growth mindset. Poor people always thinking of I don't have much money, I can do that, or they keep on giving reasons why they are not rich. Okay, or they procrastinate. They are lazy people. Okay, poor rich people are they're continuously into learning the things. They have the right mindset and they have like they accept the thing and they grow from there. Okay, they don't keep on complaining and they don't resist to the change. Okay, so they have the right mindset. Then second thing, which is the skill set. Okay, they have the right skill set also. Now here the most of the education part comes into picture, right? Since school has not taught us anything about the finances and financial education, most of the people who come out of the school are by default designed to be poor, okay, poor and middle class, we can say, because they know only how to work for money, how to work for somebody else, right? But they don't know how to make money or how to have some other people working for them, how to manage the people, how to use other people's time, and how to use other people's money, right? So these are the two crucial factors when it comes to the rich people and the poor people. There is one more thing, which is poor. uh, okay, let me put it this way. So debt and taxes. Okay,
Hmm.
so debt and taxes make the rich richer. Debt and taxes make the poor middle class poorer. Okay, because you don't know anything about debt and taxes. Most of the people they come to know about the taxes when they start earning more than 5 lakh, 6 lakh. Then they start wondering, oh my God, why my money is getting deducted from my salary? Then
Correct.
they started, oh my God, how can I save that? Right? But we have wasted almost our 25 years of life, and our life runs on the money, but we don't know what are the taxes. And that is the most crucial factor, not knowing about the debt and taxes. That's what crushing the poor and middle class people. That's why they keep on working harder and harder for the money. Right. So rich people know other people's money and perspective, it's a very stupid idea to get debt free. Okay, because that's how the money is created, right? And if you see most of the rich people, they are deeply into debt, but there we need to understand what are the different types of debt. There are two types of debt. Okay, what is a good debt and what is a bad debt? Most people don't know about that and they just keep on borrowing bad debt and they wonder why am I getting poorer and why am I struggling financially, right?
Yes, can
And
you
why?
explain both the good and bad debt?
Right. So basically, good debt is nothing but which you are using to generate some more money. It's nothing but good debt puts money into your pocket, we can say again. And bad debt takes money out of your pocket. Let's say if I'm taking a debt for buying a house, and the house is taking money from my pocket every month, then that becomes a bad debt, and on top of that, I have bought the liability. Right? But if I use a debt to buy the same house, I put it on a rent and it covers all my expenses, everything, and still it puts money in my pocket. So in that case, my debt is good debt. And I have bought one asset with that debt. So I can leverage other people's money. I can go to bank and borrow all the money which other savers has deposited there and I can get rich by using other people's money. Why? I was talking about why getting out of a debt is the stupid idea, right? So here I have this credit card, right? Do you think is there money in this card?
Yes.
Are you sure? There is no money in this. This is just plastic, man.
Plastic, but okay.
So as soon as you swipe it or you make some payment online somewhere, that's when the money is created.
Yes.
You have created money out of thin air. You have borrowed new money, right? So why can't we use it for buying assets? When you understand how to use debt and how to use this credit card, you will never have to work for money again. And that's how the rich people are getting richer. And that's why there are only 1% people who are rich and 99% people are going this way.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. How to manage money?
All right. So from my perspective, when it comes to managing your money, managing your finances, there are different aspects. Okay, and many people will give you different ideas. Like how do you distribute that money? I will tell you how I managed my personal finances. So first thing is you need to have the clear tracking of all your money, right? How much is coming in, how much is going out, all the clear picture of where you are financially. Then you can take some good decisions from there. How do you manage it wisely? Okay. Now, when it comes to managing, I have learned this thing from my one of
Wait,
my
wait.
mentor, T. Harlikar, in his book, which is Secrets of Millionaire Mind, where he talks about the 6 jar strategy. Okay, it's nothing but it's very simple and best money management system in the world, I would say. Okay, so basically, whatever the money comes to your pocket, it could be anything, either salary or from somewhere else. So whatever comes to your pocket, you have to distribute in different things. Okay. So first jar is your financial freedom jar. So 10% of all that money goes to the first jar. Let's keep the math simple. Let's say you are having 1,000 rupees. So 10%, 100 rupees will go to your financial freedom jar. So as soon as the money comes in, first thing which you have to do is pay yourself first, put that money into your financial freedom account. Then second thing is you have to put some money aside for your long-term saving for spending. There could be some thing, let's say if you want to go somewhere outside the country for traveling, or you want to buy a new car or anything it could be. So you need to have 10% of that money into this jar, okay, long-term saving for spending. Then it comes to your education. Okay. So 10% of your money should go to your education because this is the greatest asset in the world. Okay. Which is in your
It's mine.
between your 2 years. So whatever you are investing in your brain, that's going to go 10x. I'm saying just minimum 10x. Okay. It can go up to N level. The greatest asset. So the more you learn, the more you earn.
Correct.
Then it comes to the handling your necessities. So you have to put 55 percentage for handling all your necessities. So it could be paying your house rent, EMIs, or your personal lifestyle, your food, right, and all the expenses which will be there as part of your necessities account. Then it comes to the fun account. Okay, that's my favorite jar. Here also you put 10% of your money. So this is the money which you will use for partying or going outside enjoying with friends. Right? And you can nourish yourself once in a month. You can have some good massage, full body massage, and enjoy, relax. Right? It's up to you what you are going to do with your fun account. And then comes the last jar, which is give jar, where you donate. to some charity or some, you give that money to somebody else who is in need. Okay, so I put 5% into that jar. Why this last jar is important? Because the more you give, the more you receive. It,
Correct.
it's coming from the Newton's um, third law, right? Every action has the equal and opposite reaction. So what you're giving outside is coming back
What
to you
go
in this way.
even
Force.
another thing is there. What goes around comes around, like that.
Right. Absolutely. So that's how I manage my finances. And apart from managing all this jar system, you need to prepare your personal financial statement also, where you will track all your income, expenses, asset, liabilities, and where the cash is flowing. How much is cash flow? How much is your cash flow? How much cash you have? Right. That could be the another thing which will give you some brilliant clarity on how to make expenses. Most people, what they do is, whenever the money comes in, let's say if anybody is working in a job, salary comes in, that day itself they go to nice pub and enjoy. Most of the money is gone there only, and they continuously keep on spending, never tracking where am I spending all that money, right? So I believe their fun account or play account is more than 50%. That's the worst thing to have. All right. First thing you need to do is pay yourself first. Input money in your financial freedom account so that you no longer have to work for a job and you can start your own thing. From this financial freedom account, you can do your own investments. You can have some cash flow assets. And on top of that, you can leverage the debt so that you can get more faster towards your financial freedom journey.
Okay, okay, very good. And anyone else have any doubts, questions? Can you type in the comment section? Sunil will answer. Any doubts? Any questions? Okay, how to become an investor actually?
Investor, you're saying.
Yes.
All right. Investor, basically there are different types of investor. Okay, some people think that they are investor, but actually they are not. Okay, many people, what they do is they just hand over their money to somebody else, let's say mutual fund or some other financial planner, and hope that that financial planner is having more expertise than me. Our mutual fund is more intelligent than me, so that he will take care of my money, right? And he will grow my money. So they are on just hope mode that our stock market will always go up in the value and their money will grow, right? But that's not the case actually. First thing is, before doing any kind of investment, my suggestion to all of you is invest on this, okay?
Mind.
So that no, you don't have to ask anybody that where should I invest in, because you should be wise enough. You can take the advices from everybody else. I'm not saying that you should not take advices from anybody, right? But handing over your money to somebody else and taking advices and having your own intelligence to make investments is a whole lot of a different thing, right? So most average investor, they just intelligent in handing over money to somebody else and they say I'm an investor, I'm invested in this, that. Right. So first thing is educate yourself. Then you will start to get idea like what are the good things for me, what are the bad things for me, and that's how you learn. Okay. And will it be like one time you start doing investment that you will be doing so many mistakes in it. Okay. And when it comes to finances and investments, mistakes you have to pay in terms of money. Okay. So
Correct.
you have to be ready for that. But what I will suggest is for any new one who is going to start his investment journey, start small. Okay. So that will give you learnings, and even if you fail, you'll be failing small, and it will not have impact on your entire finances. Okay. So let's say you have 10 lakh rupees or 1 lakh rupees capital. Don't invest that entire capital at a time. Otherwise, you will be wiped out. Then again, you will have to start from zero. Okay. So you can give some small trials or learn from others' mistakes, what they are doing. Take advices. You don't have to rush for it. Okay. Think it thoughtfully and then start working on it.
It's take calculated risk, as
Yeah.
you said, and investment
Calculated
on
and
learning.
small steps you have to take. Right. So how do you learn to ride a bicycle? Right. I'm not riding immediately with my both hands open. Right. So I have from for my bicycle wheel. Then I remove both the wheels. Then I can drive slowly. Right. And
Correct.
have somebody, have some mentor. Okay. This is very important thing. Have someone as your mentor so that he can guide you in the journey, because mentor has done and gone through all that journey. It can save you a lot of time and money, and you can go faster with your mentor.
Correct. Correct. Mentor is important. Financial coach or wealth coach is very important. So you will save a lot of time also, because time is more precious than money. My time will not come again in our life. Okay, well said. Anyone else have any questions? So Sunil will answer. It is we had a wonderful session and discussion. Wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
Internet disturbance is there. Wait a minute. Ah, yes. Tell me. What else you want to say? Finally, finally.
About the investments,
Mm,
all right. Let me give you some trick here, okay? Which is how do you spot a good deal from a bad deal? Okay, which is I cannot give you straight away like you go and invest in this particular thing, right? It's just that you should have that intelligence. How do you spot that deal? So I will just give you one quick thing. Okay. So just now we learned about the financial statement, right? So which
mm.
has nothing but the four sections, four important sections. Your income, expense, asset, and your liability.
Mm.
Now this is very crucial part. Okay, everybody pay attention to this. Everything is having the financial statement. As a personal human being, I am one business. Okay, so I have income, expense, asset, liabilities. If there is any other company, let's say we can say Tata. Okay, so Tata company is also having their own balance sheet. Okay, so Tata company will have its own income, its expenses, its assets, its liabilities. Right? Same thing applies for our government. So government also has the income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. What's the
Yes.
income for our government?
Tax. Mm.
Right. What we pay, right? So that's the income for our government. And not only single tax, there are so many types of taxes, right?
Mm.
So they generate income from there. Now coming back to our point. So anything which you are investing is has this these four things. Okay, so you need to take care on this part. Let's say, for example, first thing is which I mentioned in my previous slide, previous page, is about the cash flow, where the cash is flowing. Okay, so as soon as you come for any investment opportunity, you need to first ask this question: where the cash is flowing. Let's say if you're a mutual fund or financial planner, uh, that's saying that mutual fund is an asset, right? So, but whose asset is it? Every month, the money is coming in your pocket or it's going to their pocket.
Mm.
Okay, that's a brilliant question. You need to ask first where the cash is flowing. Once you have settled on this part, yeah, cash is flowing to me. Then first parameter you have asked. Let's say, for example, if I am trying to invest in a stock market or if I'm trying to buy a Tata company stock, can I control that income of that company as an outsider investor? I cannot do that. Okay. You need to take care of this. How much are expenses for that particular asset? Is it more than your income or what? Then it's not the good deal for you. Then can you control its asset column and can you control its liability column? Right. Let's take the example of Tata company share. If you're trying to buy a Tata company share, I'm just taking any company. Okay. For example, we are taking the Tata company. So can I control the income of Tata company?
No.
No. Then this column is gone. Can I control the expenses of Tata company?
Yes. That only by increasing the income, control the expenses by tax like that.
But you cannot control, right, what Tata company is going to invest or where they are going to, which
Okay.
supplier they are buying from. You cannot
Okay.
control their expenses. Right? So
Okay.
it's all into their control.
Okay.
So
Their
if
control.
we are buying a stock,
Mm.
we are playing as an outsider. We are not playing as an insider. So if you
Okay.
want to be a real insider investor, these are the things you need to take care of. So expenses we cannot control in that case. Can we control assets of Tata company where they are investing?
No.
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 Can we control liabilities, how much debt they are borrowing? No.
No.
Can you control the price of your Tata share?
No.
No. So none of the factors we are able to control in that. Then it's a bad deal in my perspective. All right. Let's say, let's take another example. Okay, let's say I'm buying a house and I want to put it on a rent. Now, can I control that house income? Like how much rent the tenant should pay me? I can definitely control,
That
right?
can control.
Correct. Then it's passing the first criteria. Can I control the expenses of that particular property? Let's
Yes. Yes.
say that, I want to keep them as minimum as possible. I don't want to paint it for 5 years. Right? So I can control the expenses of that particular property. And obviously, asset is mine, which is continuously producing the cash flow. Right? Can I control the liability in this case? Let's say if I have bought that particular house on debt. So I went to bank and I took out a debt.
Mm.
Can I control that here? As I'm
Yes.
borrowing it, I
Yes.
can choose how much I need to borrow, at what rate of interest I need to borrow, when I need to borrow. Getting it?
Yes. Yes.
So this is debt. Expenses, there could be so many things. Okay, here your tax also is one part of your expense. So you should be able to control that thing also. That's
Okay.
when it becomes the good deal for you, and that's when you become an insider investor. Okay, when you
Mm.
understand all this, let me drop the cash also. So in this case, you need to check, okay, where the cash is going. First thing was about the cash. In this scenario, second scenario, it's putting money into my pocket. So cash is flowing in my pocket. Getting it? Now I agree that there are some expenses and they will go outside. But still it's putting continuously money in my pocket.
Mm.
Then I can control income, I can control expenses, I can control asset, I can control the liabilities.
Okay.
So this is what the blueprint for identifying the good deal from the bad deal.
Yes, it was very good learning and understanding. Okay.
Any
Okay.
questions audience is having about this last section which we covered?
Yes, any doubts others can have, or you can DM, message him in Instagram and ask any doubts like that. Okay, can you inform about how to reach to you and what program you are doing, like one-to-one or group coaching?
All right. So basically, we are a education company. Our company name is Sunil Shekade Education. It's with my name only. All right, and here we talk about the real financial education, like this. Okay, this picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Okay, so once you understand this, then you can get the real insights and real clarity about where should I invest in. So this is what we do. We talk about the real financial education, and we don't. Uh, I personally, I don't invest in stock market and mutual funds, and I don't even teach that. Okay, because of the things are how once you learn to become an insider investor, you don't have to invest in as an outsider in somebody else's business, right? So you
Correct.
can build your own business, or you can invest in somebody else's business also, but as an insider, okay, before the company is going to the public. And coming to how they can reach me, so everybody can go to my Instagram profile, and you can find some links over there. You can book a free 30-minute consultation call with me, and I will get to know more about you, what you guys are interested in, and what are the things you're eager to learn. All right. One thing I wanted to warn everybody is, if you are looking for some get rich quick scheme or some hot tips, right? Which stock should I invest in, or where should I invest? Okay. So that's not going to happen here. Here, what we are working on is building your real foundation for your financial journey. Okay, because it's the very much most important factor of your life. So your financial should be very strong. Your base should be very strong. So on top of that, you can build whatever you want. If your base is fragile, then it won't survive longer in hard times. Let's say if there is any crash or market crash, economic depressions, so many things keep on happening, right? If your base is fragile, you're going to suffer a lot. So we are working on making your base strong, and we will empower you with the knowledge so that you can take your own decision. You don't have to rely on somebody else. You don't have to go to mutual fund or financial planner asking them where should I invest in, or can you tell me which stock should I invest in, right? So you can be able to take your own decisions, and once you learn all these skills, your banker and your financial advisor will listen to you. Right now
Yes,
you are
from
listening
basic
to
they will
them,
know. Mm.
right?
From
So
basic you will teach and will be stronger. Basic,
correct.
middle
So
level, higher level. Okay.
I will just give you some brief idea. Mainly, first we work on your mindset building, and then we dive more deeper into how do you manage the cash flow, like we discussed. This was one aspect of managing the cash flow, and there are so many things. Okay, then how do you use debt as money? How do you control your taxes? And also we talk about how do you invest? What is the right deal? How you can find all these deals? How you can invest in real estate? Yeah, and I also guide people on how do you build your businesses. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I hope lot of things today. And those missed can watch the recording. It will be available in both our profile. Let me introduce about myself. The last I want to say. I am a life transformation coach and healer. I am mastering entrepreneurs to master the emotions and mindset so they can handle any challenges in life. Like finance, if you master your mindset and emotions by proper habits and proper thinking patterns, you can handle anything, any challenges in life without facing any fear like that. Many that I am focusing for entrepreneurs. That is very important. You can also reach out to me and ask doubts regarding mindset, emotion handling, healing, and everything. I'm also giving one-to-one call, 30 minutes free clarity call. I can also do. Even if, regarding finance, you can reach to Sunil. I hope both of us interacted very well, and you can learn and implement things because implementation is the very key thing. Not watch the recording and leave it. You should implement and take action. Okay, thank you, Sunil, very much for joining today.
Thank you, Jagan, and thank you everybody for joining and
Yes,
giving
thank you,
your
everyone.
precious time to learn these things. I hope I have added a massive value to you guys. And let me know. You can ping me directly. You can book a call with me. Let's discuss what are the challenges you are facing and how I can help you in that case.
Thank you,
Right.
thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sunil. Bye,
Bye.
bye, bye, bye.
Good night.
Wait 1 minute. We take one photo. Wait a minute, Sunil. Wait,
Yeah.
just one. Yes, thank you. Okay, bye. You. Bye. See you soon, everyone. Thank you, Sunil.